Hello, Comic-Con 2011. How's everybody doing today? It's been a long day of standing in lines for things. I actually was worried they were going to cap the bathroom line right before I got to it a minute ago. Anyway, my name is Jeremy Atkins. I'm the Director of Public Relations for Dark Horse. And as most of you probably know, we are here today to talk about our ongoing partnership with the good folks at BioWare. So I'm going to go ahead and go down the line and let my panelists here introduce themselves, starting with this gentleman to my left.
Hi, I'm Dave Marshall. I'm the editor on all our BioWare-related comics, the Mass Effect comics, Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mac Walters, lead writer on the Mass Effect franchise, story guy for all the Mass Effect comics.
I'm John Jackson Miller. I wrote all 9 volumes of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic for Dark Horse, and also Knight Errant and the Knight Errant novel for Star Wars. And I am the scripter on the Mass Effect comics for Dark Horse.
I'm Alexander Freed. I'm a senior writer on The Old Republic, and I wrote the Blood of the Empire and the current Lost Sons Old Republic tie-in comics.
I'm Mark Dara. I'm the executive producer for the Dragon Age franchise. I haven't written any comic books, so...
All right, so we're going to kick things off here talking about Mass Effect. How many of you guys have read the Mass Effect comics? Come on, you guys crashed our servers like 3 days ago. How are there not more hands up in this room? I'm going to give everyone an assignment. This time next year, when I ask you that same question, I want to see every hand in the room go up. Deal? Yes. And for those of you who haven't done it by next year, I'll give you a free comic of the first issue of whatever series we're publishing at the time. How about that? Deal? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Dave here. We're going to talk... Oh, wait. First of all, speaking of our digital store, how many of you guys did take part in that promotion we did last week with the free Mass Effect for 24 hours? Awesome. Is that like how many of you took part in it, or how many of you were able actually to download it? Okay. You were successful, though? You got them? Yeah. Okay. How about you guys? You guys get them? Nice. Okay, awesome. That's what I like to hear. All right, so just to remind all of you guys, you know, for those of you who spend more time gaming than you do necessarily out in the sunlight, we actually do have all of our Mass Effect series thus far are available digitally through digital.darkhorse.com. So you have multiple ways to read them on multiple platforms. It's all up to you. So I'm going to let this handsome gentleman next to me talk for a moment about our most recent series, which is going to be wrapping up in a trade paperback this fall.
So the most recent series we did was Mass Effect Evolution, which tells the origin of the elusive man set during the First Contact War. You should definitely check it out on digital.darkhorse.com. It's going to be going on sale in trade paperback on October 19th, which is the same day that the first issue of our just announced third series, Mass Effect Invasion, is going to be coming out.
And before we start talking about our upcoming series, which we're going to get to in a moment, if I could get someone to dim the lights just a bit. Anyone? Volunteers? Yes. We have a little trailer for you guys to watch. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may not have.
Shepard warned us they were coming, but we didn't listen. Now the fate of our world, of every world, rests in his hands.
to stop them. We fight or we die. That's the plan.
All right, Mac, maybe you could tell us a little bit about what the hell we just saw.
That was our gameplay trailer from E3 for Mass Effect. I suspect a lot of you have probably already seen it. Mass Effect 3 is shaping up to be, what's the best way to say it? If you can imagine your favorite blockbuster, epic sort of end of times, end of world, sci-fi movie, I think that's Mass Effect for you. But one of the key things that we've done with it as well is one of the things I've been hammering home with the writers and just trying to reinforce is that everything has to come down to some sort of personal, emotional moment so that you can have these great, epic, spectacular scenes and decisions in the game, but they're all wrapped around something that's either important to Shepard or important to the player or important to the characters in the game so that they all have a context. It's not just explosions with no meaning. We know that our fans love the characters, they love the storylines we do, so that was something really important to us, that if we're gonna say yes, we're gonna go out with a boom and a bang, we might also go out with a few tears. And hopefully some laughs and a lot of really fond memories in this story. So, that's really what we're going for with Mass Effect 3. At this point, that's a lot of what we can talk about, but for fans of the series, I think it's going to wrap up so many of the things that you love. It's going to, all your choices, all the decisions from 1 and 2 are going to be there. For people who are new to it, though, it's also going to be a fantastic sort of entry point. We've sort of really sculpted the game in such a way that, the stuff that you want to access if you've played before is there, and it's just as easy to find it if you want. And if you're new, it's a great jumping off point. I mean, we've seen a lot of the trailers from Earth, the Reapers attack. What more do you want? It's just, roll action. There you go.
All right, so Mass Effect Invasion. That's going to be the next series that we're going to be publishing, which is going to tie in directly to the upcoming Mass Effect game. Maybe you guys could give us a little bit of information on, what kind of what we can maybe expect from the comic series, how it might tie into the game a little bit, and maybe just even the experience of you guys working together and writing these things so far.
Yeah, sure. I'll start off with just a quick summary. I think I said there's a quote out there somewhere that talking about Arya and how much I love that character. We created her in Mass Effect 2, and I always felt like there was more to that character and something fun to explore there. And it just so happens that Omega turns out to be sort of a kind of a key place, not just story-wise, but also strategically in Mass Effect 3. And so we were able to find a story that sort of followed Arya, and it takes place between Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, leading up to the events of Mass Effect 3. And it's sort of her journey. John, I don't know if you want to talk a little bit more about it?
Well, we also have a Cerberus general there, Oleg Petrovsky, who is her sort of opposite number in the story. He stands in for the Elusive Man, works for the Elusive Man. That allowed me to kind of dig into some of what I know. I have one of the most useless things. I have the last Soviet studies master's degree offered in this country. I was going for the doctorate, but the Soviet Union collapsed on my dissertation, and so I'm having to wait till now to actually get to use